The pandemic has prompted millions of Americans to re-examine their lives, including their jobs. A number of people are changing careers. Reporter Janet Shamalian reports and looks at how some younger workers traded their professions for greener pastures.
James Marriott leaves for work before sunrise. A drive starting on Boston's crowded streets and ending on a road less traveled.
So I don't need more bands.
With degrees in neuroscience and global health, the 24-year-old has recently taken a new job in farming. It's a different skill set, far from the lab of a biotech company where he used to work, developing vaccines.
And this is not something where I was like, I don't know what to do, let me just go work on a farm. This is how I want my life to go.
Here, I got you.
On a crisp fall morning at Drumlin Farm, Marriott is not an anomaly. We also met Sean Moriarty, who left his job as a copywriter to harvest crops.
You know, I did not feel like what I was doing mattered at all. And that's why you're like, okay, I gotta leave this.
And physical therapist Kat Steckbeck traded days inside a hospital for bucolic green acres.
And I think COVID certainly sped up the feelings of burnout.
What's happening in this Massachusetts farm field is part of a seismic shift. A July study found nearly a third of U.S. workers under 40 considered changing careers during the pandemic.
What is the commonality among these 20-somethings who are leaving these white-collar jobs for farm work?
We all kind of felt like we were cogs in the wheel of this larger system that we didn't really want to be a part of.
But there's a trade-off. Beyond calloused hands and sore backs, the job comes with a pay cut.
Your income has dropped by half?
A little more than that, yep.
Whether the move is permanent, Steckbeck's not sure. And James Marriott, pursuing a master's in epidemiology, says it's the right choice for right now.
I don't see myself doing this forever, but I'll always kind of keep farming with me in some way.
The pandemic's impact, for some rethinking what's important and venturing into new pastures. Janet Shamalian, Lincoln, Massachusetts.
The mood of small business owners slipped in September. According to the National Federation of Independent Business, optimism fell a full point to a reading of 99.1. Now that's the lowest level since March. Optimism sank as small business owners complained about difficulty finding enough staff. Businesses also say they can't get parts and supplies fast enough to keep up with demand. Still ahead at 4, some sound advice on getting things in the mail so they arrive by Christmas.